Hey, are you a content creator and you're looking for some more inspiration for your content, maybe even some ways to turn it into more of a business opportunity as well? Then Shenzhen might just be for you. Let me explain. So Shenzhen is on a current content creation boom. They are craving authentic, engaging content in ways to promote their product and promote their city. And that creates a great opportunity for creators like ourselves to get involved in that process. So we all know that China is the mecca for products. I mean, I have some very fond memories of growing up in the 80s, and most of the stuff that I had back then was made in China. But in my opinion today, the biggest change is the quality. Chinese companies have been doing a big push to try and catch up and match a lot of the major players internationally. And in most cases now they've actually overtaken them. And the innovation that's also coming out of China has also increased as well. So there's a lot of new products that are coming out of China. But then how does this relate to the content boom, which is currently happening in Shenzhen? Well, let me see if I can step it back and give you a little brief history as to why, and my opinion as to why. So firstly, we look at our shopping experience. Previously, we used to shop in department stores. We'd go in, we'd look at different products that were available in the store. We'd had to hold them and do that sort of thing as well. But a lot of that has now changed with online shopping. Most of us now will go to online shopping centers. We have a lot more range of products, we have a lot more range of brands, a lot more choice, and a lot more range in prices as well. So that whole shopping experience has changed. Now, previously, the bigger brands which were selling in department stores have now had to shift their products to online stores and then compete a lot more ruthlessly with each other as well. But then we step behind the scenes that to the Chinese factories. Previously, they were producing products. They didn't have a brand, they didn't have to worry about marketing. They just produced their products for these bigger brands. And these bigger brands then would sell them in department stores and now into online stores. But the biggest issue now is the price. A lot of the prices and the competition on prices to get in front of audiences online has become very, very strong. So these Chinese companies' profits have dropped right out and they're nowhere near good enough to be able to survive. So they've had to make changes. And to do that, a lot of them, which were the smarter ones, have created their own brand, created their own marketing strategy, created their own product range and things like that as well to get in front of the audience themselves. But as we said before, they don't have the experience for that. They don't understand international markets. They don't understand international selling. So it's been a very, very complicated process for them. A lot of AI has been used because China is very good at creating AI content. And on top of that, a lot of the stuff is actually pre-scripted models and things like that to create, product videos. But most of us these days, and I'm pretty sure we agree, we crave authentic content. We want to buy something that we know somebody stands behind, that somebody has found value in, somebody uses on a daily basis and stands behind that product. We want to know that what we're buying is a good quality product. And that's the catch. The Chinese companies don't know how to create that content to speak to that type of an audience. Alrighty, if you are new to my channel, I am Tim. I'm a freelance content creator based out of Shenzhen here in China. Now, I've set a goal for the rest of 2025 to help 1,000 new creators find ways to travel and possibly live internationally. So if that sounds like you, I would love to have you part of my community. I'm going to be sharing lots about how to pick up travel deals, how to pick up brand deals, looking at visas, all those sorts of things, primarily for China, but also internationally as well. So I'd love to have you along for that journey. But now let's get back into this content creation boom in Shenzhen. So what most of us creators are now finding, and I'm pretty sure that most people that watch content would be saying the same thing, is that we're craving content that is real. We're craving content that has a real voice, that's engaging, that it's authentic, has stories in it, that, that it's told by real people. So as much as AI content has its place when it comes to introducing a particular product or maybe a product feature, when it comes to building brand trust and building a following and a community around a brand, then engaging in real content is the new norm. And that's what people crave the most these days. So Shenzhen launches new products daily, it launches new brands daily. It's insane how quickly things are being developed here and put out there. But also most of the parts within the products that we already know of, the big brand names that we know of, would be also produced and done in Shenzhen, along with the software as well. So you can understand that there is a huge demand to try and get their products in front of an audience. So this is why UGC, as we said before, has become hugely popular. And it's a great starting point for most people getting into content creation to really start to work out what brands they like, start producing their content, improve on their content, and grow. But the better choice would actually be looking at brand deals. So brand deals are obviously the best choice to go. I mean, you'll see a lot of content out there now saying brand deals, brand deals, brand deals. Now with brand deals, for the brand itself, it is great for them because the brands themselves can share a little bit more information about their type of products, the message they want to get across, the audiences they want to speak to, lots of these different factors they can have a little bit more control of with the creator that's doing their content. On the content creator side, you get to work with brands that you want to be working with. If you have certain products or certain brands or certain lifestyles even that you're trying to focus on, you can seek out brands that align with that and allow you to get to that particular goal. So it works out to be a win-win for both sides. Now also with doing this way too, especially as a content creator, it gives you more free time because if you're working with brands specifically, you can allot time to be able to create their content, edit their content and work with them, which then gives you more free time to get out there and create your own content, which is sort of why most of us get into content creation in the first place, right? So I think you can see why I chose Shenzhen as my home. I mean, the opportunity to live in an amazing city like this, but then also work with big brand names, new companies, lots of tech, lots of innovation, all that sort of stuff as well is amazing. And also to start my company here so that I can now help other creators also get involved in that process as well, to connect the new brands and those companies with the creators, but then also help the creators find companies that are more aligned with them as well. So it's a very exciting time to be here in Shenzhen. So if you're looking at ways to grow the business side of your content creation, then brand deals probably is going to be your best choice. It allows you to align with brands that have products that are more in line with you, and it also allows you to grow with those brands too and help them with their content journey so that they understand what they're trying to achieve with their content as well. Now, if you're also into tech and you're also into testing out some of the latest tech, especially around camera gear or anything in particular, then Shenzhen just might be your new playground. So you never know, might see you here soon.
Yeah.